Hey, it is Wednesday, and it's kind of late, but better late than never, right? I'm going to make chicken cordon bleu. I kind of forgot I was making this tonight, and I stayed at school for a while longer than I should have, but oh well. And I'm also making pork for the boys for football tomorrow, so anyways, it'll be alright. Kids just won't eat for a while. Okay, so you're going to take your chicken breast and you're going to put it in either cellophane, I always use this, something that it's not going to splash all over, and you're just going to want to like hit it down to like 1/4 inch, kind of just pat them out. Hopefully everybody's having a good Wednesday. Well, it's probably not the best thing to do because it tears the paper. Let's see, I am going to use an ice cream scooper. Just something heavy that can get the meat down about 1/4 inch, because you want to make sure it's pretty thin so it cooks for you. This one could be better. Okay. I'll post the recipe because why will I post the recipe? Because I'm probably not going to tell you all the ingredients. We'll see. Okay, first thing too, soak your toothpicks so they don't catch on fire in the oven. Okay, so what I did with these chicken breasts too, I cleaned all the veins out. I cleaned all the fat off. Ooh! Now they're so thin. And did all that so they weren't gross. No one wants to dig into chicken and then have like chewy spots. Actually, there was bone in it. All right. It wasn't so. I'll have to give that one away. No, I wasn't so careful with those. I don't know what happened. All right, they'll be fine. Now, I'm obviously making more because 4 for my family wouldn't go very far. Well, or a couple kids wouldn't get to eat. I don't think they'd be happy about that. So, I'm doing 7. And you can always adjust the, your ingredients, your recipes, whatever. It's not a big deal. As long as you got stuff for everything, you'll be fine. And improvising with a ice cream scoop. You don't have to have all the tools. I'm surprised, actually, I don't have a meat tenderizer, but I don't need one, really. I've got pretty much everything else. And the ice cream scooper did fine, so. Okay. So let's get rid of that. We are going to be rolling these and filling them. So, it says, I hate touching it until I totally have to touch it. Take the chicken breast and pound chicken breast to 1/4 thick, which we did. Season with salt and pepper to taste. So I will do that. Do a couple at a time. Salt and pepper. Y'all sing when you cook? I typically do. Especially at Christmas, because the Christmas music is on. And I mean, you gotta sing Christmas music when it's on, right? I was thinking, what am I gonna do this at Christmas? I'm gonna be making cookies or whatever. That'll be fun. And then top each chicken breast with 1 slice of ham. And I usually get different ham, but you know what? I didn't care. Not that I didn't care, but I didn't really care. So I'm going to take that out. Okay, so you're going to put a slice of ham, which I'm putting 2 slices. And it's just regular honey ham. Okay. And then put 1 ounce of cheese. And this is Swiss cheese. You could use shredded cheese or this kind, which is just the thin cheese. That's what I'm gonna do. And this, I'm sure, is not 1 ounce, but that's okay. You can use Swiss or cheddar. I do have cheddar cheese too. I have Munster cheese. I don't know if that'd be as good. I like the Swiss cheese though. So my dogs are wanting, they think I'm talking to somebody. Well, I am. I'm talking to y'all. Okay, and then it says roll the chicken. Let me let them out. Roll the chicken jelly roll style. I think if I do it that way, it's going to be take way too long. Although I don't know if I could get it this way. But I think we're just going to try to do it this way because it's going to be way too long the other way to bake. It'll have too much to go through. So I'm just doing it this way. I'm going to kind of throw everything in it. Like that. Ooh. And then you have to dip it into garlic and butter. I said 40 minutes to cook. I don't know. I'm debating now. Should I not? Decisions. I just feel like it's going to take forever. Because, I mean, that's a lot of meat to cook through. But that's kind of what they're supposed to look like. So, all right. And then you're going to dip it in butter. And then you have your breadcrumbs, seasoned breadcrumbs, and your toothpick to secure it. I want to make sure all the breadcrumbs are on there. Okay. And I'm just going to poke it through. Not too far down. Okay. And then I just have a foiled pan and I sprayed Pam on it. So that is how that is going to be. And so we're going to do this again. Into the butter, the garlic and butter, and thyme. And then the breadcrumbs. And the toothpick. And I'm not going to put them real close to each other because I want the heat to come through the pan, or through the pan at it. I kind of squish it back because I don't want all this to be out, because it'll probably melt outside the pan. Your butter, once you start putting this cold chicken breast in, it's kind of need to get heated a little bit more. This looks like it's going to be so good. I haven't made this for a long time. Oh, I forgot the toothpick. I made this for my mother-in-law and father-in-law and my mom and dad when they met. So I made this about 25 years ago, or a little bit longer. I had to have made it. I don't know, maybe not. All right, so, all right, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna push pause because I can't touch the ham because my hands have chicken on them. It'll be cross-contamination, so it'll be just a second. Okay, don't forget the salt and pepper. I did, and I had to take the meat off. No big deal. I was like, I think I'm forgetting stuff. So, put the ham on. And the extra piece for the dogs. Cheese on. I'm making pulled pork for the football players tomorrow. It's Feed the Team. The junior moms are making pulled pork, so I put 2 huge, well, they're like a little over 5 pounds each, of pork roast, and then I put a 12-ounce can of Coke Zero in it, and then I put brown sugar, and I put I'm just going to use the cheese because I can't really use it anywhere else because I touched it with yucky hands. Brown sugar, and then garlic. So that's how I'm cooking it tonight. And I did it in the Instapot, so it will be nice and tender. No one likes chewy roast beef or chewy pulled pork. It's gross. Okay. So I probably should have gotten this hotter. I might have to, because really, it's like really from the coldness. Okay. Actually, it's gotta come up, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright. I might just keep trying so I can get this in, because it's 7:38 on a school night and my kids haven't eaten yet. They've had snacks. Poor planning on mom's part. Although the little ones are the only ones home anyways. Thomas is gone and Jonathan went to get a haircut. I shouldn't talk about hair, but there's a sauce that goes with this. Should be so good. Goes over top. Alright, these are looking such like a mess. Sorry. This might be easier. Cleaning all this up tonight. Yay, me! I mean, it's like you get it all over your hands. Last one. Yay. That garlic and butter. Yum. Oh, so good. I bet these are going to be really good. And not because I made them. Just I found a really good recipe. I want you to all know, I mean, if you have a really good recipe, anybody can do this. Anybody can make these. I typically don't like to take the time to have to do all this, but it will be well worth it when it's all done. Truly. Okay. All right, so I can't even touch the pan right now because my hands are yuck. So I did not have seasoned breadcrumbs. I just bought plain, and because I use them for other things too, and I don't like, you know, some of the seasoned in some other stuff I make. So I bought plain, and I'm like, you know, I could probably just add some of. So I had the plain breadcrumbs, and I just added some roasted garlic to it, seasoning, and I think it's going to be really good. All right. I always say that the Swiss cheese smells like feet cheese, and you can smell the feet cheese. All right, I'm going to take a picture. These are before. And I'm going to put them in the oven, so I am going to pause. Okay, for the sauce. Okay. Okay. You need butter, and I'm substituting some stuff. I wrote it on here, so you can use the regular stuff, or you can use what I use. I'm substituting heavy whipping cream for the milk, and I'm substituting apple cider vinegar for the white wine because I don't have any wine. All right, you need butter, and you're going to melt it. It's going to take a second, although it seems to be doing well. We have been in school for 1 week right now, which has been great. Kids seem to be doing good. Teachers seem to be doing good. So we're going 5 days a week, and we hope we can do that the whole school year. That would be perfect and wonderful. So we're just melting the butter. I love this little contraption. If you would like one, if you like mine and you would like one, I got mine at Deals and Steals, which is in Jerry City, and you can like them on Facebook, and they always have tons of deals. I'm buying some stuff tonight, actually. And you can, if they don't have it, you can order it from QVC. Some of my friends did that. I love it because you can take it camping. You can do this outside. It is nice. And I baked things in it before. Okay, so you do that, and then you add your flour. Gotta make sure that's true. Yep. Add your flour. You're gonna make like a roux. It's gonna be clumpy and bumpy, but it's okay. And they said cook it for a minute. I'm gonna time it. You can't really see what it looks like. You know, if this was professional, they'd have cameras up here and whatever, but I try to keep it as professional as possible. All right, while I'm watching or reading that, cooking this. Okay, add in milk and wine a little at a time, stirring after each addition until the mixture is smooth. All right. So apple cider vinegar. And a little milk. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, people, if you use apple cider vinegar, it gets up your face, up your nose. Whew. like gagging on my video. I mean, it's like, whoo-wee. Okay, and if you've watched my shows and you know me in person, you know that my smeller is okay. I can smell stuff. I'll have to turn the fan on more. Lord have mercy. I mean, it gets up in your nose. It kisses your brain. I don't know. Ooh. Okay. Okay, it said to the mixture smooth. I think it looks smooth. Now it says add in Dijon mustard, which the Dijon mustard is 2 tablespoons. No, 2 teaspoons. Oh. And I'm doubling it, so I think that's good. And then bouillon cube. I'm doing 2 because I'm doubling that. And some Worcestershire sauce. How much? Oh, darn it. I didn't think that would do that. Ah. Okay. Guess I don't really need that anymore anyways. Jeez. Alright, how much Worcestershire? Half a teaspoon. So I'm going to do 1 teaspoon. Okay. And then salt and pepper to taste. Is that now or later? Okay, now. Then I have to bring it to a boil and boil for 1 minute. Okay. I might start doing wine. Lord have mercy. I don't know. Does wine smell like that? Like that? I don't know. I don't think I need a lot of salt. But I gotta get a breath. I don't know. Maybe I should have my mask on. I got this from FabFitFun yesterday. I don't know if you got to see my live. But that was a fun little box to do. This looks really good. So I'm going to boil it for while whisking. Great. Well, I already got rid of the whisker. I'm not going to worry about it. And I do have another whisker somewhere. It's a tiny one. Oh, I don't know if it matters. It might, I'm not sure. I definitely won't be able to leave this one in here. Okay. So it says whisk it until it boils. It's on. It's on medium. The chicken has like 20 minutes left. So I just started this like when it had 25 minutes or so left. Because I thought then I can make it, go do something else. And then if it needs heated, that's fine. If it needs to thicken up a little bit, it can. I am going to try it. I hope I like it. I'll try not to make really bad faces if I don't, but it seems like it would be good. It goes over top of the chicken. I really can't get over the smell of the apple cider vinegar. I mean, it's just like taking my whole kitchen up. I didn't put the cheese in yet. Okay, that's true. I think once okay, so now turn it to low. You really can taste, I may have overdone it with the Dijon, but I think, actually when we got the cheese in, it might be alright. And what is that? Okay, so after we simmer for 1 minute. I don't know when that's going to cook out, but Lord have mercy. It is like potent. I swear, well, I guess I don't really, I don't know. I guess I don't like have my face over apple cider vinegar, but I don't know how people can drink that. I can hardly stand to smell it. I don't mind smelling it, but it hits the heat and intensifies. Oh. I guess turn the fan a little bit more because it's really bad. Get some air moving in here. Okay. Because it's hard to stand. I mean, I'm like standing like this because it's. Oh. So I can breathe a little bit. Doesn't seem like it's really hot. Alright, and then you're going to be adding some Parmesan cheese, and I got that from Sofo's. So good. It's like the fan's just bringing it right to me. I'm about to open a window. Okay, it's supposed to be a 4th cup for the one recipe, so it'll be a half cup for me. Make sure it's hot enough it's going to melt the cheese. Because I said take off the pan off the heat. Okay, so I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to take the pan off the heater and then add my cheese, which is half a cup. Oh, darn it. That's okay. I don't know if I should whisk it. I spoon it. Almost looks like Alfredo sauce. And let me tell you, if it tastes like Alfredo sauce, minus the, oh man, minus the, I might go buy some white cooking wine. I mean, if it doesn't smell like this, y'all have to comment and let me know, does wine have this pungent smell to it when you're cooking with it? Or, I mean, it's still in here. Or not. And they said I could have used ginger ale, which if I would have had some, I probably would have. I feel like the sauce is going to get cold because I have the fan on so high, but now, seriously, I'm wondering if this is how they make Alfredo sauce. I'll have to look up a recipe. Because if it is, it's so easy. So easy. I want to try it with the cheese. The Dijon, I think I went a little overboard. I mean, it wasn't bad. I really couldn't even taste the apple cider vinegar because it's, embedded in my nose now, and I feel like it's up in my sinus cavities, but whatever. Now, did it say melted? Stir in Parmesan cheese, season in salt and pepper to taste. I think I already did that. Serve over the chicken. Alright, I am going to try it. It didn't melt all the way, so I just don't know if it's not hot enough or what. Or maybe it doesn't. I would think it'd melt. I mean, not have had it hot enough. I don't know. It's gonna take a lot. Oh. Still that strong smell. Wait till my kids come in here. They're gonna be griping about it. If they can smell it. I'm gonna have to tell them it's something. I don't know what I'm gonna make up something.
What is this? I saw it. It's so cute.
I think it might be good with the chicken. It's a little intense still. And it may just be the apple cider vinegar. I don't know. You want to try some? No. Okay, so I got that done. And we will wait on the chicken. Okay. This is how they look. You can see them. I'll cut one. Ooh. I don't have a meat thermometer. I guess I need to get one of those. Surprised I don't have some of this stuff. But, well, I actually just broke it. So I guess I did have one, but. Alright, so let's see. Okay, yum. About 160 degrees. So that's what it looks like. That's what's for dinner. At almost 9 o'clock at night. Have a good night. I'll have the recipe posted with it. Bye.